Howdy folks, welcome to Wonder Eats. I hope everyone is doing fine and safe. Today is actually the 6th of June and I was just wanted to do a 30 days follow-up video to the one I published on the day I went for my vaccination shot in World Trade Centre, Kuala Lumpur. And just to share with you guys what's been going on for the past 30 days and the side effects that I experienced and so on. So a lot of you guys commented on my original video and thank you for all those questions. I hope the community, the other commenters are able to help out each other in terms of the experiences each of us had in our respective vaccination centers. But in my case, after my vaccination shot, I think I experienced basically sore arm, which actually a lot of people experienced that as well. And I had quite a headache the next day, the following day, and it persisted for one entire day until the following day as well. So on the third day itself, I was feeling much better. I did not have any fever or any other side effects except for that the soreness in my arm, which persisted I think for the next 5 days. So that was the only thing I experienced. In regards to my wife, she had a little bit more, the headache was a bit more profound for her and a little bit feverish, but she didn't take any Panadol because or paracetamol, is because it was just very slightly and she just slept it through and she was fine. So there are a lot of my friends who went for the AstraZeneca shot as well, and most of them shared that they experienced the similar symptoms or side effects, which is very mild, especially the headaches. So there's I think 2 friends of mine who experienced quite a bit of a fever, but again it was fine the following day. So these are all pretty mild, and I think for the benefits that the vaccination provides us, the protection, I think is far more worth it in terms of the trade-off, especially with the high number of COVID cases that is Malaysia is experiencing right now, the wave. So I'm also very glad to hear in the recent news in terms of the take-up of the vaccination and also the rollout of vaccination is also speeding up a little bit. We are still a little bit far behind. I wish it was faster, but you know, it is what it is. And I'm just glad that everything is coming quickly. A lot of our family, senior citizens, got their notification just last week that for them to go for their vaccination shot, and that's great news for us. So my mother-in-law actually is going for her vaccination shot. She got the appointment confirmation I think day before yesterday. And it will be at KL Convention Centre. So that is one of the new premises for the vaccination centre. From my understanding, it's actually beginning of 7th of July, which is next week, which is actually tomorrow, sorry. There will be 5 new mega vaccination centres in Klang Valley. In KL, it will be KL Convention Centre and also Bukit Jalil Stadium. And for Selangor, it will be Mines Convention Centre, Mara Technological Institute University, and Setia Alam Convention Centre, if I'm not mistaken. Again, please do check all this in your local news dailies. I think they will give you a better, more accurate news, which brings me to the point that one of the main point I wanted to share in this video is actually, if you look, a lot of people saw my initial video at World Trade Centre, Kuala Lumpur, and a lot of people commented, including my friends, wow, there are no crowds at all, it was so smooth and things like that. So I wanted to do an update, is because a few friends of mine who went about 2 weeks ago and a week ago to World Trade Centre or PWTC, the crowd was massive. So and the waiting in the line it took them probably 1 hour or 1.5 hours to get their shot, compared to my 15-20 minutes. So just want you guys to be a bit more prepared for this, and I think with the new mega vaccination centers coming up next week, I think this should ease a lot of the crowd issues, which is not good because it's very hard to keep SOP and social distancing in that sense. So one thing I wanted to share with you, which is why the monitor is facing this way, is because a few of the star especially was highlighting the issue that was facing in the crowd issues rather in PWTC, and I just want to share with you guys here. Hope you can see it. I'll share this link at the bottom of the description. So as you can see here, the crowd was all the way to the main road, and I'm also not sure whether if there's a companion that's allowed to follow you to the vaccination center, or you're bringing along your parents. Where would they be able to stop over, especially those who are more difficult in walking, because it's quite a distance. And in PWTC there are actually three entrances, and this main ground floor entrance will be the shortest route to the vaccination center. So if you're bringing an elderly person or someone who is wheelchair bound or whatever it may be, this will be the best route to drop them off. But I think you will need to speak to the RELA on duty or the police on duty to explain your predicament or your situation, and they should be able to allow you to drop your companion off there. So as you can see, the crowd is massive, and but it's coming along, and a number of people are getting vaccination is quite a lot. Right? So as I was saying, I think I have another video here. This is the new one of the new venue for the vaccination center. This is actually KL Convention Centre. They had a dry run I think last week, and this is the video that was published by the Star. As you can see, it's humongous, this new premise, and I'm so glad that this is coming into play next week, and a lot of more Malaysians are able to get vaccinated, especially now with the new stocks of vaccines coming into the country. And probably the experience here might be slightly different, but I should be able to go there I think 2 weeks from now, and if I'm allowed to film, I'll bring along my camera and see whether I can share this the whole experience at KL Convention Centre with you guys in an updated video. Alright, so yeah, so that's all from me today. I just wanted to give you guys this quick update, and hope all of you are keeping safe, and that's it. So to the next video guys, stay safe. Alright, bye.